Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am going to be showing you how to make facing for a bodice with back and front opening. Now this is going to be my front bodice and the former is my back bodice. Now I am going to place this on a new fabric and retrace the neckline and the armhole parts on the new fabric. Make sure that the folded edge of your bodice and the folded edge of your new fabric are placed at the same place. Now I will just go ahead and retrace the neckline parts off to the shoulder, then back to the armhole. Now on the side seams, go down by 3.5 or 4 inches. Now from that 4 inches mark, I will take my 3.5 inches inwards. Now I will come down to my neckline and take about 3.5 or 4 inches downwards. Now I will just connect my line with a slant. Now place your back bodice on your new fabric and we're going to retrace and do very much the same thing. Now from here I will take about 3.5 or 4 inches. Now retrace the neckline, retrace the shoulders, and also retrace the armhole. Now from this part, go downwards by 4 or 3.5 inches. Now I will just go ahead and make sure that the front part is the same length with the back one. Now from this armhole part, go inwards by 3.5 inches or 4. Now next thing you want to do is come down to your neckline part and also go inwards by 3.5 inches. Now connect your slants. Now we're going to go on and cut this front part out. Then once we're done, we will go on and cut the back part out. The front is going to be in one piece, but the back is going to be in 2 pieces because of the zipper allowance. Now this is the back part. It's in 2 pieces. And this is the front part. Now place the good sides of your bodice together, the front to the back, and join the shoulders by 1/2 inch. And also do the same for your facings. Now once you're done, place the bodice and the facings together, good sides together. Now here is how you sew. From here, sew by 1/2 inch and go all the way and stop right here. Now sew from here by 1/2 inch and go and stop right here. And also sew the other side of your armhole also by 1/2 inch and stop right there. Once you're done, next thing you want to do is make notches all around the armhole and the neckline parts. Now put your hand in from the front into the shoulders and start turning it out like this, one after the other. Now place the good sides of the front and the backs together and place the facings of the front and the back together and join from the facing to the fabric by whatever inch you placed on your fabric. Now place the good sides of the front and back together and also place the facings of the front and back together and stitch the side seams from your facing all the way down to your fabric. Now here is how you place in your zipper. Place your zipper like this from where your facing joins your fabric and go ahead and stitch all the way down. Now when you're done, take your facing and fold it over like this and stitch on your fabric. Now as you can see, I am done joining my zipper. Now place your facing over your zipper like this and go on your sewing machine, like I said, and stitch all the way up. Now when you're done, this is what it should look like. This is what the outer part should look like, and this is what the inside should look like. Now you can go on and overlock the bottom parts of your facing. You can do this before you start joining your facing to your fabric. You can do it after, whichever one you find easier. Now I would go ahead and stitch my zipper to my other facing and come back and show you the finished look. So here is the finished look, guys. This is what it should look like when you're done fixing the zipper on both sides. For this second tutorial, I will show you how to face a bodice without a front and back opening. You mostly see this in kaftans or dresses or tops. Depending on anything you're making that has no front and back opening, this is how to go about it, and I will show you how to do it. Most times the front and the back bodies are usually the same, just like mine. Even if yours is not the same, you can retrace the neckline and the armholes differently. Retrace the front and then retrace the back. Now for this, I will just demonstrate using just one because my front and my back is the same. Now I have retraced my armhole and neckline. Now I went down from my armhole by 4 inches, and from my neckline I go down by 4 inches. Now I connect my slants and I will cut this out. Now because my front and my back bodies are the same, I will go on and place this on another folded fabric and cut this out. So I would have 2 pieces, one for the front and one for the back. Now next thing you're going to do is place the good sides of your bodice together and stitch the shoulders by 1/2 inch. Also do the same for your facing. Good sides together and stitch the shoulders. Now as you can see, I am done with this and I am also done with my facing. Now I will place the good sides of my facing to the good sides of my fabric, and I will go on my sewing machine and stitch the neckline all around it by 1/2 inch. Now once I am done doing that, I would go on and notch all around my neckline. Now I will turn my facing to the wrong side of my fabric. Now you can't go on your sewing machine and stitch your armholes together, because if you do, you would have rough edges. Now here is how you go about it. Start rolling up from this side. Now when you get here, flip this over the roll. Flip your facing over the roll, take it under and join the armhole to the facing, armhole of your bodice to the facing, and go on your sewing machine and join your armholes by 1/2 inch. Now as you can see, I am done with that. Now I will just go on and make little notches. Now once I am done doing that, I will just go ahead and start taking it out like this. Now when you're done, you would have it looking all neat and nice. Now we have to do very much the same on the other side. Now start rolling from the side. Now flip your facing over, take it under. Now match up the armhole of your bodice to the facing and stitch by 1/2 inch all the way to here. Make sure to avoid this bulk. At this point, you can go ahead and overlock the edges of your facing, and also remember that you can do this before joining your facing to your bodice. Now moving on, join the good sides of your bodice together, front and back. Join the facings good sides together and stitch. Also do the same for the other side. Join the facings together and stitch from the facing all the way down. And this is how you do this. And when you are done, you would have it looking all nice and neat on the insides and also on the outside. Now for this last one, I am going to show you how to face a bodice with a button loop or a bodice without a button loop. Now, as you can see, the back bodice has a button loop. Yours can be the front, whichever one it is. Now this one is just the normal basic bodice with a normal neckline. Now I'll be using this new fabric to retrace my neckline, and I will start with this. Now I will start by retracing my neckline on the new fabric. Now I would also retrace the shoulder. Now I will take about 3 inches. You can take 3 inches or 3.5 or 4 downwards, and I would also do the same like this and keep going till I get to the shoulder parts. Now just connect your line like this. Now I would retrace the back bodice, and I would also follow that 1/2 inch button loop curve and retrace the neckline, then retrace the shoulders. Now I will start from that curve at the center back and go downwards by 3.5 or 4 inches, whatever you took for the front. Do the same for the back. Now remember, there is a curve for the button loop. That is why I took 3.5 inch from that curve downwards. Now take same 3.5 inches or 4 inch. Now do the same at the shoulder parts. Now just connect your curve. Now it's time to cut out. If your facing have no button loop and you want to use the same front facing for your back facing, you can very much do it. Just place this facing and cut out for your back. This way you have same front and back facing. Now place the two facings together and join the shoulders by 1/2 inch. And also do the same for your bodice. Place the back bodice to the front bodice and join the shoulders by 1/2 inch. Now I will just go ahead and make my loop for my button. Now, as you can see, I am done joining my body shoulders together and also my facing shoulders together. Now I will place the good sides together, the good sides of my facing with the good sides of my bodies. Now fold your loop, your button loop, and place it right there and pin, and go on your sewing machine and sew all the way from here to back here. and join by 1/2 inch. And once I am done with that, I am going to place my notches all the way around my neckline. Now next thing you want to do is go on your sewing machine and make overlock stitches at the edges of your facing, or fold it in once and zigzag the stitches on your facing all the way around it. Now when you're done with that, just turn your facing inwards like this. Turn your facing to the wrong side of your fabric, and when you're done you can go on and give this a nice press and it's going to lay flat. Another thing you can do is go on your sewing machine and top stitch all the way around the neckline. You can also go on and add your button to the bodice, and to hold this down you can just come to the shoulder parts and join the facing to the rough edge of your bodice. Join the facing to the rough edge of your bodice, and also do the same for the other side. Or you can use a hand needle and stitch this bodice to your facing, but make sure the stitches do not show on the other side of your fabric. You can bias the armhole using a bias tape, or you can add your sleeve to it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please make sure you subscribe, and hope to see you in more exciting videos to come.